Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it's my opinion, or no opinion at all. Scott-alicious McFabulous here, and I hope that you are feeling Percy. And today we are going to be going through my entire Coach Soho handbag collection. As well, I'll be revealing or unboxing a latest addition to my Sohos. I recently found this beautiful piece while thrifting, and I thought it was a really good time to show y'all.
Money, honey. Trust.
But before we hop into my Coach Soho collection and latest Coach Soho thrift, if you guys love Coach handbags, hauls, luxury, the whole lot of those, please hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, as it does help me know you enjoy today's video. And it helps with that ever-changing, ever-growing YouTube algorithm.
All right, testing voice modulator. Blast, you vile woman!
Get those nuts away from my face!
So as we all know, Coach has recently released, or yet again re-released, the Coach Soho in Signature Jacquard. Now, the big problem is with this is that it is recycled, aka bonded leather, and bonded leather is just not the tea. Let's just leave it at that. And with the recent re-release, I started to appreciate my Soho collection just a bit more. Coach has had the Soho line for literally decades. I personally don't own anything past the 1990s, so I don't know how far the Soho line itself actually goes back. But today we will be starting at the Coach Soho buckle belt pouch. This was released in 1997, or at least this one here in my hands. I do think there's like a couple years difference between some variations, but nevertheless, this is a Soho piece. Now, the first thing we're going to notice is the iconic C that has been present on every single Soho iteration, even today. Now, this is not the only Soho bag made in the 90s. Soho had a whole line. Like, there was a whole page. So I'm not going to go too deep into the lore of that. But this bag is absolutely stunning. And probably out of every single handbag in today's Soho collection, this is probably the highest quality, bar none. Bar none. It is just, it's that genuine gloved hand leather from the 90s that is just so supple and beautiful and scratch resistant, and it's just the bee's knees. I know some people will say they don't like it. I know some people think it's not as great as everybody chops it up to be, but in my opinion, it is definitely top 3, if not like the second best out of anything Coach has done leather related. This is probably the second best leather, like hands down. I have multiple bags in this leather, so I do feel confident in saying that, in my opinion. And I'm really happy to have it in my collection and for it to be the first handbag in today's Soho showcase.
Look at the material. You should be going home
You
anyway.
can be the judge of it.
Now, we are going to be jumping 6 years into the future to the Mini Hobo in 2003. The Soho Mini Hobo. That is probably one of the funnest handbag names to ever say. Hobo, Mini Soho. Soho Mini Hobo. Hobo, Mini Soho, Hobo, so Cine Ho-Ho. You know, it's fun. It is just so beautiful. I love the color. I definitely want every single one of these. So, like, I think there's, like, red, there's green, there's black. As we'll go through the collection, I have quite a few of these ones in specific. And in all honesty, I'm aiming to catch them all. Yes, I am. I don't want to say it's as good, but it's definitely still maintaining that luxurious Coach leather that was so sought after in the 90s. So it is a really beautiful, beautiful bag. I will say though, I do think the The color is, this is a vintage thrifted bag. So the color in certain areas have worn off a bit to where the other vintage bags that I have from the 90s, even if it is wearing a bit, you don't really notice it that much. To where on this one, you kind of notice it a little bit more. But nevertheless, this one is sickening. And the color, sweet. Handbag number 3 goes to the Soho Mini Hobo. Yes, another. I said there's more. Yes, I did. This Soho here is made in 2004, and it's made from burnished cowhide. So Coach has played with quite a few different leathers throughout the history of 2000s. Like, when you go into, like, a specific year for the year 2000, they used, like, literally, like, what seems like endless different amount of leathers, and it is really cool because they don't do that anymore. As we can already tell, there are it's a pretty big difference between the two leathers. The burnished cowhide has more of like a shiny effect, more of like a less soft, more slick feeling, to where this is more soft and more of like a nice, this is more of like, ooh, feels nice and slick. So I do really like this. I do believe, actually, hold up, story time real quick. This was, I believe, my first ever Coach thrifted vintage bag. Like, the first bag I thrifted ever for Coach. And this right here literally jump-started my obsession. And I mean absolute obsession with Coach vintage bags, especially these like Sohos. The Sohos. Girl, I love my Sohos. I love them. And this is the bad boy, the bad girl, whatever it was before it was burnished and turned into a bag. It is the culprit for me wanting to just continuously collect Sohos.
It was bad for her. It was really bad for her.
So Soho number 4 is going to go to the Soho Mini Hobo in this gorgeous suede. This suede is so beautiful. It is so soft, so beautiful. They don't make bags like this anymore, guys. Like, when I say that, I genuinely can stand here with all of my chest and say, they don't make handbags like this anymore, especially like suede and everything. Like, this just feels great. The leather trim, amazing. I can't tell what it is. I feel like it might be burnished. It might be a burnished finish or something. I can't tell exactly, girl. But nevertheless, 2004, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Like I said, I want to collect every single one of these I can, and every single time I find one, I collect it, because they're never really that expensive, which is crazy to me because these are sickening. This one right here, as you can see, is literally brand new. Brand new. It came with like all of these cool like story things and everything. It was really cool. I can't remember how much I found it for, but it was really cheap. But anyways, I love this bag, and what's even greater is the bag that's next. So handbag number 5 in my Soho collection is gonna go to this sickening, and I really mean sickening, vintage mini Soho Hobo, limited edition, metallic goat suede. Yes, I absolutely love this. This is probably one of my favorite thrifted vintage Coach bags, like bar none. Well, not bar none, sorry. But like, out of my Sohos, this is probably my favorite. It is just so cute. It is so cute, you guys. And it's just a vibe. Like, everything about it. The suede is just immaculate. The goat suede used is just so soft and luxurious feeling. The metallic finish on it is not cheap. It's not like one of those metallic, it's not like crackled leather where it's gonna easily just peel off. It feels amazing, and it was also from 2004. And as you can see on the inside, it says limited edition on the story patch. So yes, you damn well knew I had to get this, and I bargained for it. I got this one on the Facebook Marketplace, and I bargained $60 for it, and I got it for the $60, and ma'am, I could not have been happier.
Oh, she's taking it.
Now, handbag number 6 in my Soho collection goes to a special piece here. This one is the Soho Hampton. Yeah, so this one's kind of like a double feature handbag where it includes 2 different handbag styles. So this is the Soho Hampton Daisy Stripe bag. I am absolutely obsessed with this. The vachetta leather. 2000s Coach vachetta leather is just, it's really, really beautiful. It's so soft. It is so soft. The handle feels just gorgeous and immaculate to the touch. It looks great. It feels great. It smells great. And what's really cool about this piece here is that it's actually vinyled in red, a really beautiful and well done red. So like this is just like the perfect spring Easter bag. I used this for like a good 2 weeks for Easter this year, and I was not unhappy. I was very happy using this. This one is also 2004 and has a beautiful red lining, a beautiful red leather story patch, and it is just great. It's a very specific seasonal piece, but for me personally, I like having those. I like being able to go through my collection and be like, oh, that's the piece I'm going to wear for Easter because it's literally the Easter bag. And then we are going to move on to handbag number 7, which is my latest Soho thrift find. I found this piece. Now, this is the kicker. It was $50 plus tax Canadian. It is essentially in brand new condition, as you can tell as I'm pulling it out of the bag here for you. No, it did not come in the bag, but I have been keeping it in a bag because I don't want it to get dusty or anything. So for my Plato's Closet near me, I am an ambassador for that store, and I get special perks and discounts and gift cards and like that every now and then. And I had, I think, like $30-something on my gift card left, and then all I had to pay was like $22 flat. Like, I only had to pay $22 to get this sickening, beautiful, it's kind of like a Soho Baguette style of flat bag, and it is from 2005. So I actually really like this piece. I love the braiding on it. The braiding is excellent. The bag is just so cute. I love the flap style of this one. It just adds like a really unique effect to the bag, and it's just, it looks sick.
That's okay. You can keep it.
Soho number 8 goes to this one here. This is probably my least favorite. This is definitely my least favorite of the Sohos, but I only have it for the collector's purposes. And this one is from 2006. Now, I just don't like the shape of this Soho. I hate the shape of it. It is just, like, as we can tell, they're basically the same, but it's like they took, it's like more of like a lunar shape, kind of like dumpling style, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. I haven't even used this one. It's just like a collector's piece kind of deal. But like, in all honesty, like, it's still cute. Like, it's still cute. And like, when it's like, I don't know why I hate it so much. I don't know why. It's just one of those ones, and it was cheap enough, it was in good enough condition, and I was just like, okay, you know what, I'll grab it for the collector's purpose. But if it was more, or if it was more damaged, I would not have gotten it. It's still cute though, and I'm sure I'm sure this will be somebody's favorite. I'm sure it'll be somebody's favorite somewhere in the world. So everyone that guessed 8 handbags in my Soho collection, you were wrong. There are more. Soho number 9 goes to the biggest one, my largest Soho, at least the hobo style. This one was only $9, no tax. I found this at a Salvation Army. They don't tax their stuff, and because this has like no Coach hardware, it's just like an all leather bag. Whoever put it up thought it was like a no-name piece of trash, and I picked it up for $9. Yes, obviously I grabbed it. 2006 has an adorable, like, country style, like, little, this fringe, a fringe zipper, country, very country. I love the dark chocolate color of it though. Like, it's like a very rich brown, and it's very stunning. I think I've used this like once or twice. Again, my handbag collection is very large, so I'm very sparing of when I use my handbags. I wish they made Coach bags like this. I still wish they made Coach bags like this. They just don't anymore. It is what it is. I still love my modern Coach bags. Some of them are still really good. So like, it's not like, oh my God, there's a horrible night and day difference. Like, there is, but there isn't. You know what I mean?
Come on, you guys know I was just kidding, right?
Soho number 10. It is the white shoulder bag flap. This one is an almost one-for-one to the recently released re-edition to the Soho bags, like the Soho and Signature Jacquard. This is literally the version in 2006 that they were talking about, but this one actually has like a bit of a different style to it. It has like this really cool, funky looking like stitching around the edges, and it's really nice. I really love this piece. I paid literally like what, less than 20 bucks for this, I believe. It is in great condition, especially for a white leather bag. Man, look, it is white and it's still stark. It's sickening, and in all honesty, it makes me so, it breaks me down to see Coach use bonded leather on such a classic. This is a classic, honey. How dare you disgrace a classic? So to everybody that chose 10, you were wrong. Yes, I have more than 10 vintage Soho handbags from Coach. So let's move on to Soho number 11. And this one is one of my personal favorites in my Soho vintage collection. It is this beautiful Soho in this stunning, I want to say this is like a buffalo style of leather. At least that's what I feel like. I don't know, I could be wrong. Like a buffaloed, pebbled style of leather, and it is stunning. The beige color, stunning. The craftsmanship, stunning. I love this. This is in like really amazing condition as well. 2007. This one is 2007. But what makes this one even more unique is that it has 2 front pockets that ironically fit cell phones of today. So it's really cool to actually use this as like a double phone carrier. It has more than ample room on the inside of the bag for everything you need and then some. It's a stunning piece. I should actually probably use this one like this week or something. Like looking at it, I'm like, yes. It's kind of fitting the aesthetic a bit, just a little. Girl, I think after this video, I'm gonna like use all of these bags at least once. Like, I'm gonna have to. I mean, I've used most of these at least once, but like, you know what I mean. I mean, like for the summer. Now with Soho number 12, this is where things get a little different for the Coach brand itself. So we are jumping to 2010, a 3-year time warp, to the Coach Soho Lin. Yes, this is another double feature Soho. So this features the Soho and the Lin. This Soho Lin was from 2010. This one is shockingly, okay, I say shockingly because like the material on this and everything, like the leather used, everything is crazy. It's outlet. This is outlet. So every bag prior to handbag number 12 was retail. Everything up until this point is retail. Regardless, it's stunning, and I really, really like this piece. I might actually use this of like the most recent, like I might actually use this tomorrow or something, because girl, I know, this is just so cute. This is so cute. It's stunning. No complaints, even though it's outlet. It's outlet. Girl, 2010 outlet is literally like today's retail. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. When you put things into perspective, it's a little insane. Just a little bit. Or a lot. A lot.
No, bitch!
Soho number 13. 16 goes to another Soho Lin Hobo mix. This one is from 2011, and it is in a beautiful, like, berry, like a deep berry, almost kind of like a pink wine mix with, like, I think black hints and hues here and there. This is like a beautiful, like a python snake embossing kind of effect over like it's like that shiny stuff that was like very popular back in like the Y2K era. Not my favorite type of material, but this bag is very cute, and it was literally $12 or something like that. Like, I was just like, okay, like, I would be really dumb to not add this to my collection. Who knows, maybe I could even sell it eventually. If anything, this would probably be like one of the ones I were to sell out of my Soho collection. Now you're probably thinking, Scott, was 13 the magic number? Anybody that voted for 13 Sohos was wrong. You were wrong. So yes, by default, that does mean I have a total of 15, a whopping number of 15 Coach Soho vintage handbags.
What the?
So next up goes to a wine slash like a deep wine cherry color in a very beautiful signature jacquard and patent leather. I actually really like this as well. This one is very pretty. It has like an enamel type of like hardware to it, which is really cool. I like it. I think I found this for 25 bucks as well. Sadly, it doesn't have its Coach tag. Fine, it's whatever. 2011 as well. This is just like the ordinary Soho, I believe. Like, it's just a Soho. It is outlet. Again, like I said, outlet. Nothing really wrong with the outlet bags, but nevertheless, it's a very cute bag, even it being outlet, and it's a very welcome addition to my Soho collection. So that leaves Soho number 15, the final Soho. The final count, and it is the Soho Lin Purple Hobo shoulder bag. This one is in a beautiful, beautiful deep purple color, or I'd say like a nice bright deep purple. Like, it's a very beautiful purple color. I found this one for 30% off at 30 bucks. I can't remember exactly. It's been a little while, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a little while. But nevertheless, it's stunning. A little more beat up than some of the other ones here, but it is a very beautiful purple bag. And it's just gorgeous. I really like it. Also outlet. The Soho Lin bags are outlet, but this is still really great. If I were to sell some of my Sohos, I hate to say it, but it would probably be the Lins. The Soho Lins, except for the white one. I really like the white one, actually. But I love collecting vintage Sohos from Coach because there is just so many. There's so many beautiful styles. I'm always stumbling across new ones, and it just feels like an ever-expanding, ever-growing, just plethora of Soho bags. And I want them all. I want every single one of them. Would I use every single one of them? Probably not. But I'm a collector. I like to collect things. That's just who I am. But anyways, speaking of who I am, I'm going to quickly show y'all one sickening outfit of the day featuring my favorite Soho. My limited edition metallic goat suede.
And 99 don't believe in you. But all you need is just for one person to believe. There can be 100 people, 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 100, or 1,000, 9,000, or 999. There can be 100 people in the room.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's massive, and I mean massive, Coach Soho collection. Congrats to everybody that chose number 15, because you were correct. You damn well know my obsession has just become unbearable. And every time I do a collection video, I am brutally reminded I have way too many handbags because, girl, it is an undertaking. It's an undertaking. This is like a good 10% of my Coach bag collection right here. Or sorry, my handbag collection, not my Coach bag collection. My bag collection, period. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's Coach Soho collection video, as well as the unboxing / revealing of the latest Soho to my collection, please hit the subscribe button if you are new, hit that like button, share with your friends and family, comment to me any type of opinion you may or may not have had on today's outfit of the day or Soho collection video. As well, you can always support me and the channel directly by sending me a very generous super thanks donation. And you can check out the description box below for the 3 lucky links to my Instagram, Facebook, and Discord notification squad. I love you all to the absolute moon and back, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
I think it was good.
I'm done. I'm done.
No, show's over. Show's over.